We believe this was an isolated, targeted attack on our victims.
There's no perp caught or anything, so it's definitely uneasy on campus right now.
At first, I thought that they actually had something going, so you think that makes sense, like, oh, it's targeted, and you wait to see, what they say, but now they've said nothing and that they know nothing. So how can you say it's targeted?
The home of the University of Idaho has been shaken up by the deaths of 4 students, and people there still know very little about how or why the victims were killed. The bodies of 3 women and 1 man, all 21 or under, were found together over the weekend.
On November 13th, 2022, the Moscow Police Department issued its initial communication, a press release. According to the statement, the Moscow Police Department promptly responded to a 911 call received from King Road reporting an unconscious individual. Upon their arrival, law enforcement officers discovered 4 individuals who were found deceased.
There are plenty of questions and very few answers after 4 students at the University of Idaho were found murdered in their off-campus house. Authorities are calling it a crime of passion.
We cannot say that there's no threat to the community. We cannot say that there's no threat to the community.
The incomplete and sometimes contradictory information came in the first days of the investigation.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here!
They don't want people to panic. And yet, unless you have the evidence that you are willing to share with the public and be transparent about how the investigation is going, these words are completely giving false confidence.
To Idaho and the deepening mystery surrounding the murders of 4 college students near their campus. Investigators are now revealing new details as they try to piece together a timeline and motive in this grisly murder.
The police have officially confirmed the use of an edged weapon, specifying it as a knife. This crucial detail sheds light on the nature of the situation and raises questions about the events that transpired. On November 15th, Stacey Chapin, the mother of Ethan Chapin, made a statement to the Idaho Statesman. She expressed, "They were stabbed. We got the call. I don't want people to make assumptions about our kids. It wasn't drugs, and it was definitely not some passion thing between these kids. Someone entered the house." Finding this statement from Stacey Chapin early on was interesting. We'll definitely be hearing more from Stacey Chapin as this series continues.
FBI are now involved, as well they should have been right from the get-go. This is a police department that has not had a homicide in at least, 6 years.
Yesterday, investigators launched a drone over the house and appeared to be collecting images using 3D scanning technology.
Authorities initiated a search for the murder weapon, a knife, in a dumpster. Trash trucks were temporarily halted during this operation, with Esther Bauer reporting live from the scene. Subsequently, the police disclosed that they were unable to locate the murder weapon.
We still believe it's a targeted attack. But the reality is there's still a person out there who committed 4 horrible, horrible crimes. I will tell you, we are looking at everyone. Every tip we get, every lead we get, there's no one that we're not going to talk to. There's no one we're not going to interview. There's no one that we're not going to look into.
Chief Fry addresses the public for the first time, acknowledging the delay in providing updates and expressing regret for the oversight.
I probably should have been standing here a day or so ago, but I'm here now.
Additionally, he revises the earlier statement that there was no threat to the public, now advising everyone to remain vigilant.
And as we have stated, please stay vigilant, report any suspicious activity, and be aware of your surroundings at all times.
New details surfaced during this press conference. There was no sign of forced entry. Additionally, it was revealed that 2 other women were present in the house at the time and emerged unharmed.
Chief Fry says 2 roommates were also home during the attack, but were not hurt. He could not call them witnesses and also couldn't tell us why it took so long for someone to call 911.
We get the first real chilling details obtained through media interviews.
Kathy, with a C, Mabbutt, Mabbutt.
And I'm going to ask you, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing it for 16 years, and I just got reelected for another 4.
Preliminary investigations indicate that the 4 victims were stabbed to death.
I got the call just a few minutes after noon that there were 4 homicides.
Kathy Mabbutt describes the weapon as a large knife and mentions a significant amount of blood. The official autopsy report lists homicide as the cause of death.
All of them have been ruled murders. It has to be somebody that's pretty angry in order to stab 4 people to death.
My sisters did everything right. They went out in the buddy system. They went out together. They Ubered out. They stopped and got food. They Ubered home. They let their dog out to go potty, and then they locked their house up. They did everything right. And this still happened.
Olivia Goncalves, sister of Kaylee Goncalves, adds a layer of mystery by revealing 6 calls made to Kaylee's boyfriend before the murders. Additionally, she provides the public with the first detailed timeline of the victim's night out.
Pretty good timeline on Kaylee and Maddie the night of, from about 10:15 until shortly before 3 a.m.
Not ruled out the 2 surviving female roommates.
Correct.
You have not ruled them out as suspects?
Correct. So let me clarify that. No one has been ruled included or excluded as a person of interest and or a suspect. Everyone is still being investigated.
Are they witnesses?
They are working and talking with detectives, and they have been cooperative, very cooperative with detectives.
ISP won't say who called 911 and would not confirm who found the bodies. ISP says protecting what the young women are telling police could be the key to the entire investigation, and they're hoping the roommates can fill in the timeline between when the murders happened and when someone called 911.
On November 16, 2022, Twitch live stream footage is released showing Kaylee and Maddie just hours before the murders, getting food after leaving a local bar, the Corner Club. They are followed close behind by someone who is wearing a hoodie. The mystery deepens with the grub truck footage.
Apologizing for him.
Yeah. I mean, that didn't make up for it, but like...
No, it's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people miserable.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I think I would like the carbonara.
Okay.
But if I have like a free grub truck on my like app.
Oh, yep. So what you want to do is we'll actually do this.
Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.
How many more do you need? That's the second one? Awesome.
Dawn's mom. Oh, wait. Yeah, one more.
Maybe
Here.
I didn't have a free one.
It's right here.
And then what was the mac?
Don't forget to remove the
The
spoon.
carbonara.
The carbonara mac of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
Enjoy.
And it looks like you do not quite have enough points yet.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
$10 for it.
Perfect.
I do have a big burrito pork here for you.
Cool. Thank you.
$47. Thank you very much.